Good morning. Welcome back to Pure South Pastures. The sun's coming up on a frosty morning here in March, the end of March, March 27th. And this is the fourth day grazing green grass. We've released the animals onto our grass that we've been letting grow. I'll show you that in just a second. You can see a lot of curly dock behind me, but yeah, we're in an area right here that that always grows really well. All the farm doesn't look like this, but the cows are happy today. We're putting them on big areas and letting them just skim it really quickly and then moving them off of it. But let me flip the camera around. I'll show you what we're doing today, and I'm glad you joined me. All right. So this is an area that grows really well. An area where hay was fed a lot of years before we purchased the farm, and so it's just a real fertile hillside. And you can see this cow's almost belly deep in grass. You can see right here, it's this ryegrass is something else. And then they got this big patch, probably where a bale of hay was. Big patch of curly dock. Is what it is, but the cows are going after the grass. So yesterday, you can see my chicken tractors up there. Yesterday they were up there by the road, and I gave them about 4.5, 5 acres up there. I was interested to see because it's pretty good grass up there. It wasn't this deep, but it's still really good. It looks better up there than it's ever looked this time of year. You can see there's a lot of clover in here. But anyway, so I had a long day yesterday. I didn't get home till about 9:30 last night, and I was excited to see when I got home how much of that that they took down. And really, it was a beautiful grazing. They just took little tips of it because I gave them such a large area. And so there's going to be a lot of blade there to collect sunlight and continue to grow, which is what we want. Hopefully shade out some of the weeds that we've had trouble with in the past, a lot of buttercup. And we'll still have, you can see right here, that there's a lot of buttercup down in there, but it's going to be shaded out by some of this big grass if we'll not graze the grass down too low, and hopefully we'll get a jump on the weeds this year. You can see the bottom of this paddock, whenever it floods, water comes up in the paddock there, up in the pasture. Hey girl. She's funny. She always wants to walk as close to me as she can. Anyway, this paddock floods and it comes all the way up to here in that low down there, and I mean that just really affects what grows down there. I don't know if it's compacted because of the weight of the water or what, but it's down there in that low, it just doesn't grow very well. Up on the fence line up there, it is a little better, and it's starting to grow around that pine tree. We gain a lot. This year there's more hairy vetch in the pasture, which is a legume, something that we desire because it's putting nitrogen back in the soil, just like a clover does, and it's high protein. Cows love it. So we got a lot of hairy vetch this year. And I don't know if it's because I'm just giving it more time. Here's some right here. That's hairy vetch right there. I don't know if it's because I'm giving it more time before grazing, that it just expressed itself more before the cows took it down. Here's a patch of hairy vetch right here. So, my camera's kind of fogged up, but if the picture's not clear, I apologize. Anyway, I'm just rambling this morning, just showing you what we're grazing. I'll show you the cows. They backed up. They lost condition this winter, like they're going to. I mean, we don't supplement with any kind of grain, just hay alone. And so they lost some condition. But eating grass like this, they're about to put it back on for sure. So it's coming back. Get you out of the sun here and I'll show you some of the cows. These calves are coming on good. See that cow right there? She's the her body condition is the worst cow of any one that we have. She pretty much stays that way all the time. These calves, it's a half South Pole calf. Look at that, eating that curly dot. The cows won't eat that. Later in the year, we'll tighten them up. We'll also put the sheep in here, let them graze a little bit. Maybe they'll choose to eat the dock. These mamas are calving at the wrong time, so another reason their condition's poor is because we haven't timed our calving season, calving window the right way, so that they are calving where they're not. They need to calve on green grass. It's the easiest way to say it. Right now they're calving when they're eating hay in the wintertime. So let's see what this cow right here is eating. She's a big old girl. She's curly dot. See if she's eating that. Yep, she's eating that stuff. Pause for just a second. She's kind of picking and choosing among those leaves. I don't know. I'm not sure what that's about, but they're eating it. How interesting. How interesting. That's what a vetch leaf looks like right there. That leaf right there that's hairy vetch. Put on beautiful purple flowers. Right here, doing well. Just a tank. So yeah, we're excited. I'm excited to be grazing something green. We graze brown all winter and just you know, they get completely sick of it, eating hay, grazing brown. Whew. So they've got my four-wheelers over there. There's a line that goes right there. They've got from there all the way back to that line down there. They've got about a 5-acre, maybe a little larger paddock today. Eat it, girl. Look at her. Got the whole plant in her mouth. Yep. They're gonna be putting on weight now. These calves, they're almost neck deep in grass. Man, that stuff is tall right here. Look at this. It's taller than my boot. That's something else. So next I'm actually gonna take some fence out and we're gonna go this paddock over here. There's about 3.5, 4 acres over there, and then we'll move back on the new farm. And grazing won't be as good, but there is grass back there. Our key is just giving them a large area where they don't just focus on the good stuff and take it down to the dirt, so that this spring that grass just continues to collect sunlight. And then hopefully this stuff when we get some more warm weather, it'll really take off again. We'll watch what phase it's in, then we'll come back and graze this in smaller paddocks as it really takes off. And so we don't want to overdo it the first time and set it back for the rest of the year. That's the goal. And this will be the 4th summer we've grazed. It'll be the first time, hopefully, fingers crossed, Lord willing, This will be the first time I've done this well. Learned every year, learned what not to do. You can tell the little lambs have been in here. Look, they bit the tips of that curly dock off. That's crazy. That would be like the seed head parts. And those lambs have, the lambs have been in this, or the sheep have been in this, in the pen over here, or in this whole paddock behind the barn. And the lambs can get through the gates, the fences. And so they've been coming out here just free grazing all this green stuff. And so the lambs are 3 months old, 2 months old, and they are fat as little butterballs, because this is what they've been grazing. And they hadn't really put a hurting on it. As a matter of fact, I kind of like the fact that they're tipping that dock. That seed head looks like, most of you know, that seed head kind of looks like this, and they're nipping it off like right in here. And you see a bunch of those seed heads right out there. I'm really pleased that the cows are finding forage in these leaves, though. It's beautiful. That cow right there is finding the grass in between. But we'll see at the end of the day how they affect this. And hopefully they're eating some forage that a lot of people say cows won't eat. We saw that last summer. They ate some stuff, some ironweed, stuff that a lot of people say cows won't eat. A lot of people know they will, but anyway, I got to get to work. Got to take care of pigs and sheep and Knox. Got Knox where he can't get away from the sheep. He's been wanting to roam a little bit, and so it's been kind of an ongoing deal. But he's doing well right now. Hopefully he'll continue to do so. So I appreciate you joining me today as we look at cows grazing green grass. That's exciting, super exciting. And I hope you have a good one. God bless you. We'll see you on the next one.